Alright, welcome race fans. We are back for the EFRL Truck Series live from Iowa Speedway for the Buttercup 120, so you better buckle up. It's going to get rowdy in here tonight. These guys are on the hunt for a championship. 56% humidity tonight, 26 degrees Celsius, because for some reason my stuff changed to Celsius instead of metric. We'll get that fixed for next week. Updates, always mess stuff up late in the race. Alright, but these guys are getting ready to go to qualifying, so we're going to go over the points battle here real quick. Once these boys line up for DEI racing. Got some good looking trucks for these fellas this week. Alright, our points standings are as follow. Landon Lacey is holding off the lead by 3 points over Will Cloud. Dean Demers is in third. Frank Hughes in fourth, just 2 points behind Dean. Josh Fox is in fifth. Daniel Park in sixth. Nick Fuller in seventh. Wayne Lowe in eighth. Zach Thornton in ninth. Dominic Hughes in 10th. Donnie Bartlett in 11th. And Tyler Aspinall in 12th. Those are our chase drivers for tonight. It's going to be fun and exciting to see these guys battling it out. If you've got a favorite driver, let me know and we'll make sure that they hear you give them a quick shout out. Alright, these guys are getting ready to go qualifying. Alright, who do we got first coming onto the track? Dominic Hughes is going to be making it. Misfit Toys Motorsports. We'll see what kind of lap times Dominic can lay down. Dominic has had some pretty good runs. Unfortunately, he's been caught up in some incidences that weren't necessarily his fault. So he's fallen back a little bit in the point standings. Thanks everybody for joining in on this Tuesday night. Dominic does not complete a lap. Got Forrest Smith coming around for his first lap. Forrest was late to the party this season, so he's not in the championship contention. Oh, that lap is not going to count. Alright, let's see who else is going to be sitting down some times here. Kyle Lingerfelt looks to be on track. Pretty intimidating ride tonight for Kyle. .24.74 for Kyle's first lap. Not very fast. Kyle did win last night in the Gen 6 Cup Series. We had a pretty wild finish there last night. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, I'd jump on over to All-Star 15 TV. Check that out. Those guys put on a great show last night. Only 3 cautions. Pretty exciting. Alright, Landon Lacey, who's been on a tear in this series. I do believe Landon has 5 or 6 wins. Landon is one of those guys that always works his way to the front. Last night he started last on pit road and was there at the end battling for top 3. Landon lays down a 23.48, and that's going to be all he sets down for his one lap. All right. Got our drivers lining up. Starting on the pole, Mr. Dean DeMern, that number 41 truck. Zachary Thornton on the outside of him. Starting in row number 2, we got the number 48 truck of Will Cloud. Starting in 4th, the number 61 of Frank Hughes. Josh Fox, defending champion of the series. He's got a little bit of ground to make up to make it happen this season. Going to be rolling off P number 5. Landon Lacey going to be rolling off right beside him. Row number 4 on the inside, Kyle Lingerfeld for Smith in that number 81 truck right beside him. Matt Cochran in that bright Menards truck starting in P number 9. Dominic Hughes to his outside. Jesse Adams is going to be rolling off in row number 6 with Wayne Lowe to his outside. Neil Rutt is be rolling off in P13. Justin Hughes to the outside. Dustin Carroll 15th. Michael Steele 16th. Michael made the playoffs last night in the Gen 6 car. Amazing. Raced his way in. Made it happen. Nick Fuller rolling off in P17. Dean Qualley, that number 17 truck. We'll see if he has better luck tonight than he normally does. And Daniel Park, shotgun on the field. There we go. Got that updated. 79 degrees temperature tonight. Good, exciting race for these guys tonight. Can't wait to see how this one plays out. All right. Not sure why our laps are starting to count quite yet. Hopefully that'll right itself. Dean DeMurray will be our control car. That Platinum Peterbilt number 41 Chevrolet. Coming out of turn 4. Pace car dives to the bottom.
Green flag.
We're our green flag racing. Dean Demers is going to lead that first lap. Zachary Thornton tucks down in behind him with Will Cloud in third place. Will Cloud will be looking to get as many bonus points as he can, so we get 1 bonus point for leading a lap. You get 3 bonus points for having a 0x race. And I do believe you get a bonus point for most laps led. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Dan Park rolling off a shotgun on the field. He's got a lot of ways to make up tonight. We got one more race after this one. It'll be all over but the crying. Thornton pushes up a little bit high. The 48 truck is looking down low. Will Cloud, ooh, the 41 truck bobbles just a little bit. The back end started to come around a little bit, just a little bobble. Dominic Hughes in that Hughes garage number 83. Up 4 positions already from the start of this race. Currently sitting in P6. Got Frank Hughes and Forrest Smith battling it out for 5, right behind the leaders. Cloud and Thornton continue to run side by side. Thornton slight advantage on that high side. Gives the 41 a bump going down into the corner. Thornton looking to make a pass for the lead. 41's going to cross them over as they come back around to the stripe. Looked like Dean Demers still had the lead that time by. Oh. Zachary Thornton pulling a blinky. And he gone, folks. See Will Cloud giving him some space just in case he shows back up. Oh, he gone. Even if he comes back now this late, it will put him a lap or 2 down in the system. That will pretty much kill him in the point standings. Zach was currently... he wasn't doing very well this season. He's had a couple wins, but he was sitting 9th in the point standings. He won't have a shot mathematically after tonight's race, one way or the other. Let's take a quick rundown of our field. Dean Demers continues to lead. He's got a little bit of a gap over the 48 of Will Cloud. Frank Hughes currently running in 3rd in that number 61 truck. Forrest Smith up 4 positions to 4th place. Dominic Hughes having a great run so far. 13 laps into this event. He is up 5 positions. Landon Lacey is down 1 position in that 54 truck. But Landon is one of those guys who is in it for the long haul. He knows what it takes to make his tires and his fuel last longer than most guys. Josh Fox falling back just a little bit, taking it easy in that number 90 truck. Wayne Lowe is also up 4 positions to the number 8 spot. Kyle Lingerfelt currently running in 9. Justin Hughes in the 03 truck in 10th. Nick Fuller right behind him in 11th. Dustin Carroll, 93 truck, up to 12th. Michael Steele up 3 positions. Michael hasn't run a whole lot with us in the trucks. Got a couple races left. Michael's one of our regulars on Mondays and a champion on Thursdays. Michael's in a contender for the championship on Monday night going into the last race next week. I know he was full of emotion last night when the announcement was made. Michael's one of those guys you're always cheering for. Always love to see Michael do good. Jesse Adamson at 55 Bell South truck, currently running in 14th. Neil Rutt in the 34 truck, currently running in 16th. Matt Cochran down 7 positions from his starting position. I could see Matt playing a tires game on this one, trying to make a longer run than everybody else. Daniel Park And that brand new All the Dirt sponsored machine. Daniel wanted a new truck painted up special for the remaining couple laps, and he wanted something like Jeff Gordon's Rainbow Warriors car, so that's what we came up with. The front, it's kind of hard to notice at night, and they're the lights, but the front and the back are chrome, and then the middle is black. It's a pretty sexy machine. Oh, Dean Qualley is currently in 18th, and let's see what happened. Oh, Michael Steele crashed. Not normal for Michael. Let's take a look, see what happened here. You see him running right behind the 93 truck. Oh, stacked up in front of him, the old 3 truck got loose. Carroll and Steele, no place to go. We're going to back that up just a little bit and see if that was netcode or what initially caused the 03 truck to come loose. From the angle we were watching it, it didn't look like he touched, but we will get a better view here. You can see the backfire coming out of the 14 car. 14 comes up. They didn't really look like they touched. Might have been a case of netcode. And nowhere for the 93 or the 5 of Steele to go. Not much damage done on the 93 truck. A little bit of back end damage to the 03. Michael looks like he might have some pretty severe front end damage. Hopefully that won't affect him. And look who stayed out. Matt Cochran. See? He's got games. You gotta watch out for Mr. Cochran. He played this game last night and trapped some cars a lap down. I did not get a chance to talk to any of the drivers before the race to see what their fuel window was. I know Iowa is rough on tires though. Maybe if any of our drivers are watching, they can give me a shout out in chat and let me know what your fuel window looks like. Rough estimate, of course. We should be headed green next time by. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car. The number 4 truck is going to be... Oh no, the lights are still on. The number 4 truck will be our control vehicle. I don't remember if they got lane choice in here or not. See him warming up his tires. first caution. Came right around lap 20, 21. It's just slight contact between two trucks. It was hard to say if it was due to the net code or if the 03 truck lost it. Looks like Zach Thornton has made it back. His blinky issue may be solved. Steele and Carroll back on the track after repairing some damage. Alright, lights are off on the pace car. He's dipping down in. Green flag is up in the air. Saw Dean Qualley dip down low and fall to the back. With the way Dean's luck this has been this season, I'm not too terribly shocked. Matt Cochran has lost the lead already to Dean Demur. Dean's got those fresh tires. That'll give Matt an extra bonus point for leading a lap. Will Cloud charging to the front, making a pass for the lead. He wants the bonus points. We'll see if Dean Demur is able to get back around him before we get back to the checkered flag. These guys are battling hard for that championship. Every point will count. Oh, the 81 comes around coming out of the corner. See him letting off. Looks like he just got loose. Nobody was there to touch him. You got to be careful with Iowa. There are some bumps down low that will upset your vehicle. You can see where it bumped there a little bit. And he just loses the back end of that truck coming out of the corner. Dominic Hughes is going to get into the side of him. He's got nowhere to go. Mrs. Kyle Lingerfeld. Josh Fox scoots by on the bottom. See the 04 truck of Wayne Lowe mowing the grass. Gets it stopped before he hits that inside wall. No damage to his truck. Caution number 2. I would imagine that. Yep, Cochran is in the pits now, along with Steele, Qualley, Smith to repair damage, Dominic Hughes to repair some damage. A little bit of a rough start for these boys. Iowa is a tricky track. It doesn't look like it would be, but you can see the different lines in there. You can, if you're not careful when you're crossing those lines, you can upset your truck a little bit. It gets crazy pretty quick, especially when your tires are cold. They'd only had a couple laps on those tires. Zachary Thornton, because of that quick caution, did get a lap back. He is now only 4 laps down. How's everybody doing on this fine Tuesday night? So after this season is over, things are going to be shaken up in the Extreme Forces Racing League. Monday nights, we will be switching to an Xfinity car. We've incorporated the charter system. A whole bunch of new teams, brought in some new drivers, some new talent. Tuesday nights, we're going late model stock car racing. We're going to have 2 series on Tuesday nights brought to you right here on All the Dirt. We will have a rookie and an advanced series. I think we still have 1 spot open in the rookie series. The advanced series is full. And then on Thursday nights, for Dirty Thursdays, we're running 2 different cars Thursday nights right here on All the Dirt. We will be running pro late models and what we're going to call B mods. UMP mods with only 75% power under the hoods. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We're going to alternate weeks. Can't wait for that season to start. I miss racing dirt on Thursdays. It's what I grew up on. I love dirt track racing, any form of it. Alright, these boys are getting ready to go back green flag racing. Pace car dips off. Here we go. Cloud gets a good jump on that bottom line, moves up in front of the 41 of Dean DeMer. Side by side behind him, we got Frank Hughes and Landon Lacey. Kyle Lingerfeld all the way up to 5th place. Wayne Lowe in 6th, he's up 6 spots. Nick Fuller, biggest mover so far tonight, up 10 spots. He is currently in 7th. Daniel Park all the way up to 9th. Started shotgun on the field. He's picking them off one at a time. Making good pit stops, good strategies. He's going to be a contender at the end of this one. Dustin Carroll looking to the inside of the 09 truck. Looks like the damage he got earlier didn't affect him too badly. Michael Steele right behind him. Let's take a look at Dustin Carroll. Last lap around 23.89. His best was a 23.86. 3/100ths of a second slower. I'd say the damage didn't affect him much at all. Michael Steele. We'll see what his lap times are averaging. That paint job on Michael's truck looks pretty slick tonight. Michael started doing his own painting a little while ago, doing a great job. Oh! Fuller. Forrest Smith got loose again the way it looked. Let's back that up and get a little better angle on it. Running up a lot higher than a lot of these guys are. Michael Steele down low. Yeah, he's loose already there. You can see he's cambered out. Dominic Hughes just running his line. Comes up, finishes him off. I don't know, I think the 81 might have been able to save that. Ooh, hard hit from the 4 truck. Not good, not good. Third caution tonight. We're not even a quarter of the way, well, a third of the way into this race. Michael Steelhoff's to stay out. A lot of the guys did that time. Landon Lacey, Will Cloud, Dean Demers, Frank Hughes. They do only have 3 extra sets of tires. Dean Qualley will be the lucky dog that time around. Zach Thornton wouldn't have been eligible because he was involved in the incident that brought out the caution. Had a lot of close racing tonight. A couple little bit of misjudgments there, but don't mind me, I'm just messing with some overlays tonight. Trying to learn some new things. And since we got a little time under caution, we can play around a little bit. Oh, now where did that go? Oh, lordy. There we go. Alright. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car. We will be going back green next time by. Pace car dips off. Will Cloud's going to lead us to the line one more time. Gets a good jump as we go down into turn number 1. We got Dean Demers and Landon Lacey side by side. Dean Qualley still showing 1 lap down. Oh, we got Smith coming out of the pits. One, two, three, falling in right in line. Daniel Park, after pitting that lap, is back in the back once again. He was all the way up into the top 10. Back down into 15th currently. Only 3 drivers a lap down. Smith and Qualley are the only drivers one lap down. Nick Fuller and Kyle Lingerfeld battling side by side for that 5th place position. You can see the 90 truck looking to make a move into the top 5. Dean Demmer diving to the bottom of Will Cloud as they enter into turn number 3, right down against that yellow line. Cloud with the momentum on the high side. Looks like these trucks are starting to get a little skatey out there. Will Cloud stretching his lead out just a little bit. You can see Dean Demmer running quite a bit of a different line. Nick Fuller coming back at the 65 truck. Get a good look at the 65's back bumper there. Back up front, we're still Cloud, Demur, Lacey, Hughes, and Lingerfelt. And we've just cleared the halfway mark. Michael Steele running by right behind the 83 and the 81 truck. Being very patient, something Michael's really good at doing. Dean Qualley off the pace quite a bit. He is looking to go down another lap. Looks like we have lost our overlays here. Trying to get those back. I'll jump back up front with these boys. Haven't talked about the 55 truck too much tonight of Mr. Jesse Adams. Been kind of quiet, mid-pack most of the night. Will Cloud stretching out his lead just a little bit over Demur and Lacey. Guys are starting to tick off these laps now. Whoa, that is not what we want to see. Huh. That's not what you guys want to see. That was the wrong... Oh man. I love it when my brain does not work as fast as my fingers do. Landon Lacey looking to make a move underneath the 41 truck. Oh man. Unable to complete the pass. He's trying back at it again. Pablo says, let's go Frank Hughes Jr. There we go. Sorry about that, folks.
How's it going, Nick?
A little bit of technical issues tonight. We got Mr. Dean Qualley up in the booth with us. How's it going, Dean?
Well, better if I didn't have 3 minutes of optional, so I pulled off into the pits.
I didn't see you getting any wrecks. What happened?
I think it was the first caution. I got into the back of fourth.
Oh no, that's definitely not good. We've had 3 cautions so far tonight. These guys are running pretty good right now.
Yeah, that they are for sure.
Looks like Will Cloud's starting to build up a little bit of a decent lead over Mr. Landon Lacey and Dean Demers. Were you able to look to see what kind of fuel you guys were able to run?
I honestly don't know.
Oh man. I would expect we're going to see green flag pit stops here not too far in the future though. How was the tire wear?
For tire wear, the harder you push, it definitely would chew them up. I think a lot of these guys were probably in tire saving mode for the first little bit. I think Will definitely was saving tires because it looks like he's kind of pulling away a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a little over a second lead now. Will is one of those guys, he's pretty good at saving tires. Zach Thornton is really good, but he blinked out for a while, so he's 4 laps down now. Are fast repairs on for tonight's race?
No, there should be no fast repairs.
Okay, I didn't think so, but it looked like Michael Steele was able to repair most of the damage he got when he got into the back of Carroll's truck early on. He must have just not had a whole lot. Nick Fuller, one of our big movers so far tonight, he is up 11 positions, up to P6. Oh, we got Landon Lacey in the pit. I'm guessing this is going to be the beginning of our green flag pit cycles here. Looks like it's going to be a 4-tire change for Landon Lacey in that 654 machine. Cloud and Demers just coming into the pits. Looking like a real long pits time for the 54 truck. Kyle Lingerfeld going to take over the lead. Neil Rutt right behind him in that 34 truck. We see the 17 truck of Mr. Dean Qualley back on the track. Must have got his 3 minutes of repair done. 34 truck of Rutt going to the high side around Lingerfeld, gonna lead that lap. Jesse Adams in third, Michael Steele in fourth, Dustin Carroll in fifth. Fox and Park sixth and seventh. Cochran is up to eighth. Now we got Cloud, Demers, Smith, all laps down. Landon Lacey 2 laps down. 65 and 55 coming to the pits this time by. Michael Steele's going to take over second right behind Neil Rutt. Dustin Carroll in third, Fox and Park fourth and fifth. Only 6 cars now on the lead lap. Michael Steele hot-footing it down to pit road. Fox making his way to the pits this time by. Neil Rutt, Dustin Carroll, the only cars so far that haven't pit. Dean Demers making a pass on the 34 truck to get his lap back the hard way. So, drivers who have not pit yet on this pit cycle, we got Neil Rutt, Dan Park, and the Ford truck of Cochran. Cloud and Demers have unlapped themselves. Oh, Michael Steele has crashed. No caution yet. Shows him very slow on the back straightaway. Must be down on the apron. Down off the racing surface, so iRacing did not throw a caution. Admins in this league generally don't throw a caution unless the whole track is blocked. Neil Rutt and Park, the only drivers, and Cochran, the only drivers not yet to pit. I don't see them going all the way. It's been quite a way since they last pitted. It was right around lap 65 or 70 in that last caution. I don't see these guys being able to go all the way. We still got 28 laps to go. Smith and Lowe unlapping themselves. Huge gap now between Lingerfeld, the next truck that's a lap down, and the leader. Neil Rutt still has a 14-second lead over Dan Park. Park and Cochran only have about 2-second lead over Cloud and Demers. This isn't going to end well for them. Michael Steele getting one of his 2 laps back. Demers and Cloud catching the 4th place truck of Cochran, going around him. Those fresh tires making a huge difference. Dean Demmer right on the back bumper of Cloud. The only truck now that is standing in front of them is the 34 of Neil Rudd. We're going to have 23 laps to go, 22 laps to go next time by. And there is a 13-second deficit, but these guys are coming on like gangbusters. Dan Barkey still yet to pit, holding on to that 4th place, praying for a caution. Riding on board with the number 41 truck of Dean Demmer. Neil Rudd has pit. Will Cloud has resumed the lead. Dean Demmer in 2nd. Frank Hughes in 3rd. Wayne Lowe in 4th. 5th, we got the 14 truck of Fuller. You can see the different lines these guys are running. The 41 truck going all the way down to that apron, back up all the way to the wall. Not gaining, not really losing anything on the 48 truck of Will Cloud. No pressure from behind for the 41 truck. Just has to concentrate on hitting his marks and reeling in that 48 truck. We'll come down through the field real quick. We got Will Cloud in that number 48 truck currently sitting on P1. We got Dean Demmer running 2nd. Frank Hughes running 3rd. Wayne Lowe in the 04 truck running 4th. Nick Fuller in that number 14 truck running 5th. Running 6th. Nope. Running 6th is Kyle Lingerfelt. Running 7th, we got that number 55 trucker, Mr. Jesse Adams. Currently running in the 8th spot, we got the number 90 truck of Josh Fox. Running in number 9th, we got the 83 truck, Dominic Hughes. Recovered fairly nicely from that early race incident. Neil Rutt currently running 34th, in the 34, running in 10th. He's got those fresh tires on his truck. Trying to get a lap back. Justin Hughes in 11th. Michael Steele in 12th. Daniel Park with our all the dirt onboard cameras tonight. Running in 13th, Landon Lacey. So 1 lap down, currently running in 14th. Matt Cochran got some side damage to that number 4 truck. Running in 15th, Forrest Smith in 16th. Dean Qualley in 18th. And it looks like Dustin Carroll in that number 93 truck has retired for the evening. Dean Demers still looking for a way to get around that number 48 truck. Got Smith right behind him, but Smith is currently 2 laps down. Lapping the old Ford or the Ford truck. These guys are getting real racy. We're on lap 111 out of 120. It's go time for that 41 truck. Ooh, the 48 gets into the wall just a little bit as exit turn number 4. '81 truck hitting some big bumps up there on the high side. 48 truck gets loose again. Look for Dean Demers to keep the pressure on that 48 truck. .48 looking to make a move on the bottom side. Zach Thornton sticking his nose in there, but he's 2 laps down. 6 laps down now. Zach and Will are teammates. Hopefully he won't interfere with the race. Ooh, we got the 81 truck hard into the outside wall, holding it up there. 41 truck right on the tailgate of the 48. Dean's pushing Will Cloud down the front straightaway. Five laps to go when they complete this lap. Dean Demers looking up a little bit on the high side. Well, you can see those trucks just bouncing up there. Demers now looking down low underneath the 48 truck as they exit turn number 4. Does he got him by a fender? Not quite. Will Cloud back with the advantage as they exit turn number 2, go down the back straightaway. Three laps to go this time by. Will Cloud be able to hold off Dean Demers? About a half a truck length now separates the two leaders. We got 2 laps to go this time by. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We got 2 laps to go left in the EFRL Truck Series live from Iowa Motor Speedway. Dean DeMer hard on the back bumper of that 48 truck. Will Cloud's got to hold him off one more time by. Ooh, Dean DeMer gives him a little bit of a push. Is he going to do a bump and run? He's got the inside line going down the back straightaway. He's to the door as they enter the corner. He sends it in deep, trying to do a slide job. He slides up in front of the 48 truck. He loses control coming out of the corner to the line.
Wow, what a finish.
That was impressive. By my scoring pylon, Will Cloud still had him by 1/100th of a second. Wow. We'll give these boys just a minute to go line up on the front straightaway. We'll get some interviews. This should be fun. Give these boys just a minute to settle down and jump into our interview room. What a crazy finish. I thought Dean had him as they exited turn number 4, got loose, and just wasn't able to put the power down. Alright, we got Mr. Frank Hughes up in the booth here with us. We're going to grab him real quick. Frank, this is Mick and Dean up in the booth. How you doing, bud?
Alright, how are you guys?
Not too bad. Nice solid finish for you tonight.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for tonight, was to get a solid finish.
You should get... I think you're going to take over 3rd place in the points moving into the last week. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. As long as I keep being consistent here, I think we'll be alright.
On that last green flag run, did you take all 4 tires or did you try a different strategy than everybody else?
I took all 4 tires because I kind of used them up when I was trying to keep up with the front guys there.
Yeah, those guys are quick, and this track tears up the tires.
Yeah, if you run the bottom real hard, it does. I mean, they were able to run the top a little bit better than I was.
Alright, we got one more race left in the season, and then we're going to be off to late model stock cars on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll show up here and there. I got a couple other commitments I got already lined up to run trucks on Tuesday night.
Gotcha. Well, you've had some pretty good success this season with us in the truck series. You've always been a contender up front with us.
Yeah, I really like running with the FRL league. It's clean. You got a good group of fast guys, and everybody stays competitive.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on finishing 3rd. Anybody you'd like to say anything to tonight?
I want to thank my teammates for helping out tonight, and I want to thank Misfit Toys Motorsports. I would also like to thank Hughes' Garage in North Carolina and Hughes' Garage in Pennsylvania.
Awesome, bud. Well, congratulations on your 3rd place finish. We'll see you next week for the championship race.
All right, thank you.
Win since January 3rd. So
all right, we got Mr. Dean DeMer.
How's it going?
So close, bud. So close. I thought you had him on the exit of 4. Looked like you got a little loose.
Yeah, I was going for 3 in a row, and it just wasn't meant to be tonight. Will did a great job running the top and defending, and honestly, it was really fun trying to figure out how to get around him. Um, I moved him into one there, kind of just got him loose up the track, and that was my time to pounce. And unfortunately, I don't know, I wasn't looking out my windshield, and I was looking back to see where he was there off of 4, and he just edged me out. So fun race. I mean, it sucks we finished second, but it's how it is.
That was real close. Nice, interesting race, anyways.
Yeah, I bet that was fun for you to call those last 30 laps, 40 laps. That was fun.
I thought some of those guys were trying to make it all the way, and the way you guys were coming, there was no way, even if they tried to stay out, it was going to work.
Yeah, I think honestly they had to pit anyways. They just were hoping for a caution, which wasn't a bad strat for, if you're back in the pack. So, but no, one truck got spun off of 2, hit the wall. That wasn't a caution. So, I was hoping for a restart. Maybe I could get Will and pass him on the restart. But I mean, it was a great race, and I want to thank Peterbilt for being back on the car. I brought Peterbilt back because I won the Richmond night race, and so I figured maybe it's a good luck scheme for me. So, but it didn't quite hold to that tonight. But I want to thank all the admins, Dean, Mick, Matt. I want to thank all of our sponsors here at EFRL and everybody that makes this happen.
Well, it is going to be close, but I think you might have taken over second place in the points lead going into the last race of the season.
Yeah, I would hope so. Maybe we can pull some magic next week and get the win and get the championship. But
Yeah, Landon had a rough night tonight.
yeah, that's unfortunate for Landon. I think he got caught speeding on pit road there. He probably had the winning strat. He pit before me and Will, so he probably would have came out in front of us. But who knows what had happened? And hopefully, I'm close enough to Will in points where I can make something happen next week. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Definitely. Well, congratulations on your second place finish, and we'll see you back next week.
I hope so. Have a good one, bud.
All right. Well, he's the man tonight. That ugly truck was the fastest.
Yeah, I made this beautiful scheme to show my hatred towards this track, but I guess it was actually my good luck charm. I mean, I hate this track so much. It is tied for my least favorite oval on iRacing, and here I am winning, so I can't complain about it now.
Right? See?
Yeah, it's I don't even know how it works like that, but I am beyond happy. I don't think I've won since the opener at Daytona, so to win here and to win by like 100th of a second or whatever it was is an insane finish to have.
That was real close. He had you coming out of turn 4, and then he got super loose, and you were able to just edge him at the line.
Yeah, so going into turn 1 on the final lap, he made a really good move to tap me just enough to get me loose. So he got to my inside, which was really good by him. I got to give him credit for that. And he sent it hard on the inside. And I know sending it that hard on old tires was going to be tough to stick. And thankfully, he got loose, and I was able to just barely get to the line in front of him.
Well, you look like you definitely had the truck to beat most of the night. You were up front all night long. You had good pit times. I think Landon might have had the best strategy, but I don't think he got caught speeding on pit road from what I heard.
Yeah, Landon pit a lap before me, so I worried that he was going to jump me for the lead, but he ended up speeding on pit road, which is really unfortunate because I mean that's never fun.
No, and it's not normally a mistake we see out of Landon.
No, it is not, but I'm sure he'll be back to his like perfect form by next week.
Yep. This is going to give you a nice little cushion going into the final week. I do believe Landon is probably going to drop to 3rd or 4th in points, move Dean up to 2nd. But you should have a pretty good padding going into the last race.
Yeah, I am sitting here. I don't know the exact points off the top of my head, but I might have like a 10-point gap or something like that. And if that's the case, then I'm going to be sitting in really good shape for this finale. I'll just have to keep the truck clean and bring it home at that point.
Yep, 10-4. Well, congratulations on your win, and we'll see you back next week. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
I'd like to give a shout out to Zachary Thornton for being the best teammate. Unfortunately, his Wi-Fi went out on like lap 5, so it put him laps down. You for the broadcast and the 4 O'Clock Media.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations. Well, we'll see you back next week.
Thank you. Have a good one.
That's going to do it for myself and Dean Qualley here at All the Dirt and the EFRL. Join us next week for the season championship.